So what is perception? Your perception is formed from the culture you're born into, your family culture, and then it's imposed on you by all of these things as well. And so we don't tend to unpack our perception. And it is very helpful to unpack. We have beliefs and ideas, this lens that we see the world through is formed really by others. And when you go through difficulty, so many things are stripped away. And I find that it's extremely helpful to unpack your perception, to unpack all of your beliefs about the world, about yourself, about your values. These are all things which can cause us harm if we are holding on to a belief that makes us feel worse, right? If it causes problems for us, it may not be a helpful belief to be holding. So I encourage you to, take time. You can do this with your therapist, you can do this on your own with the journal, but make a list of your values and your beliefs about yourself, about others, about the world, about your place in the world. So, unpacking them can really help you sometimes see a belief that is you're maybe ruminating on or it's causing distress, and choosing, like, once you go through all your perception, all of the aspects of your perception, then you can also just choose which things are not serving you, which things don't really align with your values and your beliefs and who you are today. And be willing to cast them aside. And this may be difficult when it comes to like religious belief or spiritual belief, because often our community can come out of those things. Um, but if any of those beliefs are just not in alignment with what you feel to be true to you right now, then cast them aside because they're not serving you. And no one can tell you what you should believe. No one can tell you what your lens of the world should be. You get to decide that. And all of us have very unconscious beliefs and ideas in that lens of perception, which aren't ours, right? We inherit them and they're programmed into us. So it's a wonderful act of rebellion, and it's a wonderful act of self care to give yourself permission to say, I get to choose what I believe, I get to choose what my values are. And if my values aren't in alignment with X, Y, and Z, or whatever belief system, that doesn't make you a bad person. So if you came out of a Christian culture and it's no longer fitting with your beliefs, it doesn't make you a bad person to not be a Christian anymore. It doesn't make you a bad person to choose anything, right? It doesn't make you a bad person if you do choose to be a Christian, as long as you're choosing to be a good Christian. So unpack your beliefs and let them be yours. See it like a suitcase that maybe you're hauling around a lot of luggage that you don't need, clothes you never really want to wear because they don't feel right. Take everything out of that suitcase and try it on, right? Really, if this is the belief, and like, does this fit with me? And if it doesn't, give it away. Remove it, because you have one life. This is it. Anything about after is all just belief system, which there's no evidence for. That's just fantasy or belief. You get to choose. And as long as you're not harming others or acting in a way that harms others, then nobody gets to say. No one gets to decide for you. And it is a profoundly empowering thing to reclaim your perception and to redefine who you are and what you believe.